good evening to you. In just a few moments' time, the 1978 World Cup will be underway in Argentina. The opening ceremony, in fact, that's what we're waiting for. The satellite pictures are due up to Europe from Argentina in just a moment. It gives me a moment as well to welcome very warmly our special guest tonight, Kevin Keegan. Kevin, you've had nearly a week since that brilliant performance of yours for England against Hungary at Wembley. Have you had a good rest?
Yes, thanks, Brian. I've been down to see my wife in Newquay, and I'm now ready for what I hope is going to be a great World Cup.
Are you, as a professional, as excited about the World Cup that's coming up as the rest of us?
Yeah, I think now I'm excited. At first I was a bit disappointed we're not there, but now I'm really looking forward to a soccer festival, really.
Let's hope it starts today with the opening game, of course, which we shall be seeing after the opening ceremony, which is West Germany, the holders, against Poland, and the kick-off for that is 7 o'clock. In fact, the two teams met in the 1974 World Cup in Germany after a day of torrential rain, so much so, in fact, that the match was delayed. Even so, it was a match packed with excitement, with West Germany in the all-white strip.
The driven ball towards the near post is something Dana goes for. Damascus going for that, and what a shot from Godoka. And Lato getting in there with Godoka. And Lato and Godoka robbed there, but only just. And Breitner gets a good ball through to Holzenbein. And a penalty, it's got to be. A chance now for Germany to go ahead. Here's Hernis. And a great save by Tomaszewski. Brilliant stuff. Well, we're in the last 15 minutes of this one as Bonhoff goes forward. Muller now with a chance. Yes! And Muller doesn't miss those. Nice play by Overath. Overath coming again. What a brilliant play by Wolfgang Overath. Szymanowski going down the right flank here. Difficult ball. Breitner can't get it. Oh, and a save from Meyer. A brilliant one.
Well, opening games in the World Cup don't have the best of reputations. In fact, the last three have all been goalless draws. Maybe it's just the tension of the occasion that overtakes the players. I've got a feeling this one might be a lot different. Kevin, how do you think it might go? Do you think it'll be a good game of football?
Yeah, obviously I think it's got the ingredients of being a great game. I think both teams can relax in the knowledge that both will qualify anyway. So I don't see any reason why they can't go out and try all the things that they want to do in the World Cup, right from the word go.
The pitch is going to be a problem. In fact, Dania, the Polish captain, has come up with a quote today to say that the River Plate pitch has been a disaster, full of holes, and it looks as if 10 finals have been played on it on the same day. And in fact, if you remember, about 7 weeks ago they had some problems with the drainage system on the River Plate Stadium, and they had to completely returf it. And so that obviously isn't going to help with the opening ceremony coming on it in a few moments' time as well, Kevin.
Well, I wish I was playing on there, Brian, but having said that, obviously the pitch should be in A1 condition because it's got a lot of games to come on it too. But obviously they haven't done their own work properly, and I only hope it doesn't spoil what should be a great game, you know, yes, because the pitch is uneven, maybe.
Yes. At this distance, do you fancy West Germany, although they've been a bit out of form? Yeah,
I think I've got to stick by West Germany because they have a habit of getting things right on the day, always, and I see them as being a real threat still for the World Cup. I think people who write them off are foolish, really.
There's going to be plenty of chance for Kevin to expand on those views a bit later on, but now I gather that the pictures are through from Argentina. The opening ceremony is just about underway. Let's join a crowd of close on 80,000 in the River Plate Stadium, and our commentator for the ceremony is Gerald Sinstadt.
This is Argentina 78, scene of the 11th World Cup final. 16 teams, with 77,360 spectators here in the River Plate Stadium in Buenos Aires, and some 600 million television viewers in virtually every corner of the globe. It's just after 10 minutes to 2 Argentina time, and in about an hour from now, Bertie Fuchs will lead out the West German world champions to begin their defence of the trophy. Meanwhile, we have a ceremony of welcome from our Argentine host. Any country that stages one of the world's great sporting festivals is naturally anxious to dress its window in the most impressive manner possible, and I think it can be safely said that that has never been more true than it is here. Flight of pigeons, the eternal symbol, and great stress laid in this opening ceremony on peaceful symbolism. 1,700 children are taking part in this display. They come from schools not only in the city, but over the whole sprawling area of Greater Buenos Aires. They've been chosen not only from state schools, but also from the private schools of the various foreign communities in the Argentine capital. Their ages range from 13 to 17, and that upper limit is not an accident. With no one of voting age taking part, the emphasis is firmly on the innocence of youth, free from any suggestion of political involvement. And it's perhaps significant too that Argentina's president, Lieutenant General Jorge Rafael Fidela, is already present. He took up his position before the ceremony began. He didn't make a formal entry, having said that he wanted as far as possible just to be here as a spectator. And now the children form the words Mundial FIFA. Mundial simply means World Cup. It's the word on everyone's lips in Argentina. It's also the word on key rings, ashtrays, lapel badges and all kinds of bric-a-brac. It's on t-shirts and travel bags. It's even on the specially labelled bottles of one of the very drinkable Argentine wines. And we're seeing from these young people some marvellously drilled precision. These positions taken up in a matter of seconds. Music provided by a military band, and now the beginning of the parade of representatives of the 16 finals, led by Argentina. The parade will make two circuits of the track, breaking off from time to time for marching routines and simple gymnastic displays. Preparations for this ceremony have been kept secret, so the events are unfolding freshly in front of our eyes as much as yours at home. There certainly hasn't been any rehearsal here in the stadium, so the coverage by the Argentine television director and his cameramen is largely spontaneous, although there is a basic timetable of events. There was incidentally a drastically curtailed alternative program as a standby in the event of rain, but the critical hour for implementing that, which was 11 o'clock this morning our time, passed with nothing worse than cloud and a stiff breeze. That football symbolises the World Cup. It's in a kind of horseshoe shape, which you've probably seen as the Argentine 78 symbol. Just a little sunshine at the moment. We had, when we arrived here a week ago, very bright, clear blue skies and very bracing air. There's been some rain occasionally, cloud blowing up from time to time. And a couple of days ago, we had very strong winds and a sharp drop in the temperature. In fact, on Tuesday, the thermometer didn't get above 11 degrees centigrade. That's 52 Fahrenheit. It's still the Argentine flag, blue and white stripes. Pictures being relayed all over the world in colour, but the viewers here in Argentina are seeing them in black and white. And now this marvellous kaleidoscope of flags. The flags of the FIFA nations, more members than the United Nations. 146 countries in all. And now comes the